I heard about America that it was, from one side, that it was a country that had like everything. It's a dream country. Every has everybody. It's like rich and nice and bright and movies and music. Yes, that's true. I always wanted to immigrate.
I was 5 years old when we came over, actually. So, I mean, it was a big change to say the least, but I think I adapted pretty well.
I knew this culture already because from early childhood I had movies, television. I lived in a city where, we knew what America was.
I always knew there's something wrong, and always read in between lines.
My father is a businessman, and he was bidding on a contract against a rival corporation, and the rival corporation had mafia ties. So what happened was, eventually it got to the point where where my father's partner in the business was coming out of a restaurant, and these gangsters, they shot him.
We don't want to pay for them. I try to find the truth, but it's not so be easy. And one time, my old friend say I have just a couple weeks to quit country and save my family.
There was some talk about moving to America, but there were just rumors and snippets, and you know, it happened all of a sudden.
I was really happy to hear about it. I wanted to leave.
Why not? New opportunity, new start. And I always was open to it. I saw no drama, you know. I always liked America in general, the culture, and I loving it here. I mean, it's so great. It's so big, and people from all over the place, opportunities, and West Coast, East Coast. I can talk forever about this. So.
When I first came over from Russia, I moved to Reading in Massachusetts. And we lived in a small apartment complex, which was riddled with termites, and it was pretty nasty overall, but eventually we moved out.
It was uncomfortable because we were living in a huge house with servant, with anything else. It was pretty rich life, and then we finished in two-bedroom apartment in Reading, and it was uncomfortable. And I could not drive, and I could not talk because my English was. I understand that it's not the English they're speaking here, so.
Well, when we moved to Reading, it was a nice, beautiful little apartment. It had everything you wanted, you know. But some people were not happy, so we decided to move elsewhere.
Yeah, it's a big difference, but it's normal, you know.
Well, Nahant is the city by the sea. When we moved to Nahant, and it was absolutely beautiful because I never lived near the ocean, so close. And all of a sudden, it's every day.
Well, we moved to Nahant, Massachusetts after we moved to Reading, so my father stayed in Nahant, Massachusetts. My parents eventually did split up, so my mother moved out of the Nahant, Massachusetts area and towards Natick, while my dad stayed in Nahant with the house.
At the time, my dad was working very hard, but you know, the financial situation was kind of so-so, as I understand. So my mom decided she wanted to go to college and get a profession, and she did. And I believe probably that while doing that, it was a tremendous success for her, and it gave her a chance to be independent.
I had everything in my life, I think. I have family, I have two kids, I had pretty much, I had money in my life. But I never had my favorite profession. So it was, it is, established myself. I find my place when I went to college. I had some real perspective in front of me. I think that's it. I have to do it.
When the divorce happened, it was a bit frustrating and sad when it was like a destruction of a family in a way.
Yeah, I mean, my brother still lives with my dad. I mean, it's a big house, so why not share it? So my brother lives there, and whenever I'm around, I see him.
They're okay. You know, they adjusted the best way they could, you know. Of course, there's always problems, but, you know, everybody's working, everybody's doing something, and that's the best thing you could wish for, you know, one day at a time.
As far as opportunities go, I am very grateful. I think this country is a very good country. I think this country has a lot of opportunities to become a great country. I think that the people have the power to seize that opportunity and become a great country.
Do you know it's simple people like drivers, cashiers or something. Same. Same, maybe just some difference about religions, some difference about your kitchen, your childhood, but it's not too much.
I like this country, and I found a lot of good for myself, and I support the country. But it's not difficult for me because I have two. There is my motherland. You cannot change your motherland. And here is my home, and basically it's my new motherland. I'm a citizen, and I'm proud of it.
Of course, I'm happy, but I would never know, you know, if what because there would have been a different Ivan, because you know I came here, so and it's a beautiful place to be, I think, you know. But I look at things half full, not half empty, and but America is fantastic. The family was all there, and that's a very good thing to have. Family is everything, always.